Hey, so this video has been long overdue because I haven't made one of these in quite a bit, and since a lot of new shit has occurred lately, mainly this shit, I feel like all of this shit needs to be discussed. I wonder, do people actually care about this shit now? Since, well, today is actually the 9th of November. I know you can't fucking tell, but it's the 9th of November, and the US presidential shenanigan thing ended, finally. And my own country as well had those, but ours wasn't settled on the first voting. And, yeah, whatever. So, Trump won, and how do I feel about this? Because a lot of people, I feel like, care about foreigners' opinions as well because of how they see it, because it doesn't impact them directly. Like, how do they view the candidates themselves to begin with compared to, their own? Like, if they were their own, you'd be more hurt if you had a pick and the other one won. But in our case, like in my case, it doesn't matter because we didn't really have a direct link, in a sense. It doesn't affect our future, kinda, because if they wage war against, whatever. But that's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make here, is that you had two choices. You had the choice of a stupid idiot president who promises a lot of things, but most likely will not do any of those. Build a wall? He's not going to build a wall, Hopefully what he said, and I feel like it's true because Russia also came out and did it, he said he'll try to fix their relationship with Russia and whatever, which I do believe that Russia wants to try and do. And then you got the other candidate who was... Now, I know this is going to sound biased, and in a sense it's not, but it kind of is, because if you think about it, everything that's come out from her is pretty much just a snake type of deal, where she fucked up Bernie Sanders, she did all that shit, and that wasn't great. That wasn't great, and I still can't believe she got so many votes. But considering that, like, she wanted to wage war against countries that supported Russia. Those war-driven countries. And that would have been bad. That would have been real bad. And fuck then relationships with Russia, because that wouldn't have gone well with Russia. And that would be awful, because you'd have two major powers fighting over stupid shit. And those were your choices. Those were your choices. And when you try to talk to people about those choices and what they represent, a lot of people give you bullshit excuses, and you're like, this will directly affect you, but the reasons why you're not voting for X person are very simple, very just not. You haven't considered the deep and the long game, in a sense. That I've had so many people I've talked to where they're like, oh, he's racist, or like, she's ugly. Like, those are your reasons why you're not voting. Like, I get it if he's a racist, but he's not really a racist. If she's ugly, like, come on, there's plenty of uglier women. And again, I'm not saying, Trump is the right candidate to win. Nobody currently is the right candidate in any country to win, because you don't know what to expect from those people. Unless they're doing a second term and they did amazing in their first, it doesn't matter, because you don't know what to expect of them. Every politician, every candidate says something that, they probably won't do, or promise something that they won't do and do even worse. That has happened. It will potentially happen down the road. Hopefully it won't happen with these candidates, not just the US, but in any other country. Because presidency just is something else. Like, voting for president is one of the And if you are a presidential country, that's even worse, because then you're double fucked. But yeah, that is. I just wanted to throw my hat in there. Just wanted to make these points out while this was going on. Really wanted to put my 2 cents into it. But now more into the channel update, which is kind of concerning me, is that if you haven't noticed, I've been doing a lot more streaming lately. I've been doing streaming on Twitch and not so much on YouTube. And we've been improving. We've been playing Skyrim. We've been playing Wolfenstein. We had played League before. That's another topic we'll talk about in a second. And potentially down the road we'll do more other games. Maybe do multiplayer games. But yeah, we're doing a legendary run. We're doing a legendary run on Skyrim. That is something you rarely see because it is really freaking hard. Like, it is really hard. And we are using some exploits. Some exploits meaning that because unless we do something about leveling, we are never gonna get anywhere. So we're using some exploits, not the biggest ones, but those that are like at the beginning, because at the beginning you couldn't do shit. So we used an exploit at the beginning a little bit. No cheats, no nothing. We're not doing that. But also my game's kind of broken, so that's kind of even worse and better. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, go on www.twitch.tv/twistgaming, because I can't switch back my nick. But go check it out. I was wondering if I should put it on YouTube, but I'm not sure. Also, I thought of switching the series to YouTube because a lot more people know me from YouTube rather than Twitch. But also, I feel like we need more growth on Twitch because a lot of people do it, and I feel like if I always prefer the live audience, and when there are people there, like when I play, I feel better. Like communication is there, and they can help you out because thanks to this one person did help me out during one of the live streams. Like, he was really, really persistent on helping me. He helped me with exploits and whatever. And it was pretty great. But yeah. So here's the other thing about what I was streaming that I said I was going to address is streaming League. I quit League. I'm not playing League of Legends anymore for the past few days because I've been addicted to it. It has been a bad influence in my life, and it's been consuming me. It's been consuming me, and it's been ruining my days. And I did a little bit of research about it. And it generally just doesn't do well for me. So I'm glad I quit. Thank God I don't have any other addictions. I quit my cola drinking addiction a while back, my alcohol drinking addiction, and all that stuff. So kudos to me for kicking this one real fast. It was a bit hard. It was really hard. The first day when I quit, it was really hard. Like when I went to bed, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. It was so bad. It was really bad. Now I'm feeling better. I've been playing other stuff similar, not MOBAs. I haven't been playing MOBAs, but something like that with more character leveling and all that stuff. But actually, the one that you can get up, do it, stop, come back to it. Nothing too serious. It isn't time consuming, that you can stop at any time, because League just ate your time. Like, it needed at least half an hour to finish a single game, and you would literally spend an hour or an hour and a half, and you'd still lose, and it'd feel like absolute garbage, right? And that is not something you want in your life. That is absolutely awful, and I quit it, and I'm glad I quit it. Fuck it, I don't care. Even though I've spent so many years in it, like since 2010, 2011. There's so many years. But yeah, here's another thing that I should have done and I haven't done, and I just don't know if I'll get to it. So that's why I'm gonna say it here. The Mafia 3 I said I was gonna do a let's play first, then I didn't do a let's play of it, then I did a video on it, then it didn't work, then I tried to live stream the end of it, and then that didn't work because my live streaming got corrupted. I mean, I still have it, like I can still post it, but the video is like, it's not there. The video is not there. The audio is there, like you can listen to it, but who wants to fucking listen to a half an hour just nothing, you know? But yeah, Mafia 3. I wanted to just throw a few thoughts here of it. Actually, I think Mafia 3, like when you were playing it, it gave you a lot of Godfather 2 vibes. The game, if you haven't played it, play it. It's really good. But it gave you a lot of those vibes. I love the fact that they had the kicking down doors back. That was really great. Well, it gave me a lot of Back in Black feelings. I did it a lot of times actually to myself, which is weird, right? I know I do it like when I do the Mafia 2 Let's Play, which I'll still continue, but when I do that, it is different because there, you know, you're doing it for an audience, but you do it for yourself. It's kind of weird, right? But I'm a weird person. But anyways, I wanted to compare it to all the previous Mafias. I know I haven't finished Mafia 2, but I have seen the ending of it. I know how it ends. And Mafia 3 kind of confirms that. I want to say that Mafia 1 is still my favorite character development game because it had a very straightforward ending. Like it was real good. I really liked it, and I know it was a lot more linear than the previous two. I guess Mafia 3 is the most divided one because it had a very open ending in a sense of you had choices. You know, there were like, what were there, like 1, 2, 3, like there were a lot of endings that you could have, and that kind of sucked because you know, I guess there is one ending that you could consider canon because it makes the most sense, but I hate that they do that. They did that for GTA 5, which I also hated, and that's what I hated about new games now. It's because they do that a lot, and it's really fucking annoying. The best character in Mafia 3, like the best character in Mafia 1, was obviously Paulie, right? Paulie was just the shit. Paulie was the shit. And every single character there felt good. Like, you know, you felt something towards them. Like, you either felt anger or you know, compassion or passion in the sense of Sarah. Mafia 2 was very, how can I say this? Very dull, dreary, and just, I don't know, it doesn't give you enough time to get to know the characters. You know, you don't feel like a personal connection to him. I mean, I get Joe, but Joe really doesn't do it for me. I really don't like that character that much. He's such a stereotypical character, you know, and you don't get anything different from him. You get more character development on Joe in Mafia 3, which I'm not saying anything about because it's kind of spoilery, but I do say that he gets mentioned due to the fact that Vito is in the game. Yeah, so if I could compare the endings, I'd say Mafia 3's ending is better than GTA 5's ending, but it's not better than Mafia 1's ending. It is pretty... I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad ending, but you did not care that much when Mafia 2 ended. Like, the ending is pretty like... If you're like me, how I'm feeling, you already know my reaction to how I'm gonna react to the end now. But it's gonna be pretty like... you know. So I feel like Mafia 3's ending is better than Mafia 2's ending. So, there you have it. The game itself is really good. It's fun. I like the fact that headshots do one-shot kills. So depending on whatever weapon you want, you can still one-shot everyone. Gladly, I'm hopefully, you know, I'm happy that I'm able to do that because I am very good at headshotting. So that's amazing. I'm really glad I could do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Mafia 3 is totally worth the play. If you're a fan of Mafia 1 and GTA 5, but do not expect the depth. The depth is not there. Each character, each underboss is expendable, since they kind of really try to, stab that point into you from the beginning. They're like, they might get mad at you, and, they never got mad at me because I was, I always managed them pretty well. I got the most out of whatever I needed. I always did silencers. I always liked silencers, so I had a silencer. Then I had the huge machine gun. Those were my combos. So nobody of my underbosses, went overboard, whatever. Everybody was happy in the end. Vito became my, I left. That was the ending. I left, and then, Vito became the whatever. If you finished the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't finished the game, you're confused, which is fine. But yeah, one more thing that I wanted to talk about is what happened to the reviews. There's been Doctor Strange. There's been a shit ton of other movies that came out. Why am I not talking about them? Well, I haven't seen them. I don't know why. It's just they don't interest me. Like they haven't grabbed me, and I'm trying to get back into it. Maybe I'll see Doctor Strange. Maybe I won't, because I don't know. Like, it's such a Marvel movie. It's like Ant-Man, but like from what I've heard, is that it's a visual spectacle, but story-wise, it's just a Marvel movie. So why would I go and see the same fucking movie I see every time, except for the visuals, which are probably, I don't know. They said, oh, it's like a Zack Snyder movie, which no, don't. Zack Daddy is Zack Daddy. You don't compare anyone to Zack Daddy. Like, I'm a Zack Snyder fanboy. Don't fucking touch that shit. But yeah, I mean, I wanna do more reviews. I am thinking of, if you remember, I went back and did seasonal reviews for Gotham and Flash. That I think Arrow, as well. I'm thinking of doing those. But that takes so long, dude. Like, I'll have to just binge watch all of them at once just to be able to do it. I don't know. I'm not sure, because I still have I have these things that I have to do, job wise. I have some obligations I need to finish up. But mainly, I'm gonna concentrate more on streaming because it's more flexible to me this way. Still, we're playing the Jedi Academy videos are coming out right now as we speak. There is just a little bit more of that, which will come out. Then we'll finish Mafia 2, which I'm considering maybe live streaming. Hopefully the thing doesn't fuck up. But I am considering live streaming that on YouTube, because it is a YouTube exclusive series. And from there, what would be next? I have been suggested MOBAs. I have been suggested MMOs. I don't know where I want to take it next. I have also been considering Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but that one is also an addiction which I don't want to start. So we'll consider our options, and whatever starts piling in, you let me know if you like it or not. So for now, these are the points. This is the video. This is the update, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you.